Okay, Akila writes, "Congratulations, Jennifer. I have a few questions related to your routines and wardrobe after baby. What do your morning and nighttime getting ready routines look like now? How do you manage to still get hair and makeup done every day? Are you still waking up at 6 a.m.? What about mealtime routines? I imagine your routines will need to be adapted over time as your baby's needs change." Okay, so she has a whole list of questions, but this is what I'm going to address in this session. So she's asking about morning and nighttime routines and what they look like now. So for those of you who don't know, I have 3 children, and the smallest one is a baby. We just had him, and as I'm shooting this, he's about 2.5 months old. So yes, of course, the morning routine and the nighttime routine are going to change when there's a baby involved. And they have changed in our home. So basically, what we're doing at nighttime, if we start that, is the girls are now very self-sufficient. So here's what we do at night. The girls are able to bathe themselves and get ready, pajamas, brush teeth, wash face, all of that type of thing themselves. And so what we do is they usually do that while I am feeding the baby and putting him to sleep. Then after I feed the baby and put him to sleep, I go into their room. We usually read a devotional at night and a story. And so I'll do that with them. And then, tucking them into bed, kisses, rubbing their backs, all that sort of thing. And then after that, by this time, right now as I'm shooting this is the end of the summer and they're starting school next week, or at least my older daughter is. So I don't know, we're not on the strict school routine right now. So this is normally around 8 o'clock at night at this point, sometimes 8:30 if it's later. So after that, after I put them to bed, all the children are in bed. At this point, what I have been doing lately is working. So I'm working, I'm writing, and I don't have time to do that really during the day. I haven't this summer because they're here every day. So I'm doing that at night, and that's what I did. That's how I wrote Lessons from Madame Chic. When my first baby was born, I just worked at night after they go to sleep. And many people cannot comprehend that because the day is so long and I'm so tired at night. But I don't know, I love what I do. I love writing, and when I get the chance to finally sit down and write, I'm really grateful for it. So I don't mind doing it at night in my downtime, as it were. So then I usually work from about 8:30, or sometimes it's 9 o'clock, to about 10 o'clock, and then I go to bed. Now, sometimes my husband and I will watch a show together. That's probably 2 or 3 times a week, in which case I won't work at night, and we'll just watch something together on the television, and then I'll just go to bed. So it just varies right now. I'm not pushing myself too hard in that area, and that's it. So I usually go to bed at about 10:30 at the latest. The baby right now wakes up every 3 to 4 hours to feed still, so I'm dealing with that. I know from experience as time goes on, at about 4 months, then he's not going to be waking up as much, or at least I'm going to push for that. That's what I'm doing right now. Do I still wake up at 6 a.m.? So yes. Now in the summer months, I did not set an alarm. We slept in basically. But now school is starting on Tuesday, and I have been prepping myself for this. So I have been waking up at 6 a.m. with the baby. So what we do is we wake up, and if the baby's still sleeping, I let him sleep, and I just get ready for the day. So I get, I shower, I get dressed, and I do makeup if I'm doing makeup, and my hair. And that doesn't take too long. I have my routines down. It really takes no time at all for me to do this. Plus, I have not been really wearing foundation because I snuggle him so much, and I don't want to give him, a rash. I don't want my foundation to go on his face. So my makeup routine is really fast now. It's usually just like mascara, eyebrows, and lips. So that takes no time at all. So I will have to update this once school starts and I'm doing lunches and, walking the girls to school and everything. So I will definitely update that routine. Mealtime routines, everything has stayed the same. I didn't want my daughter's worlds to be upended with everything kind of chaotic when the baby was born. And plus, I am a person who really likes routine. So things have not changed. We still eat dinner between 5 and 6 p.m. at night. I know it's really early, but we've always done that. And I think it's because I'm tired later and I just don't want to be cooking and cleaning late at night. I just, they have a snack right before they go to bed. So we eat at normally 5, and we'll eat together at 5. And that's after that, I'll clean the kitchen. The girls usually help me with that. And then, we start our nighttime routine. And that's it. So I just want to encourage you to, stick to routines as much as you can when you have a baby, but don't be so strict about it that you beat yourself up if you don't meet your own expectations. Just do what you can. I'm a seasoned, parent now. I have 3 children, but I remember with my first one, it felt like the world was turned upside down. So don't worry if you can't, if you don't want to set your alarm for 6 a.m. every day. You don't need to do that unless you have to do that. But just work with what energy you have and your schedule, and just know that things will change, things will adapt. There's a wonderful book called Bringing Up Bebe by Pamela Druckerman that I recommend you read if you're interested in French parenting tips. It's a great book, and I think her advice in that book is really sound. Thank you so much, Akila, for your questions. I know you had many more, but hopefully I can answer those another time. I want to thank all of you for joining me, and if you have any questions that you would like to submit for one of these reader questions answered sessions, please leave them below in the comment section, or you can always send me an email through my author website. Thank you so much. I will see you next time on the Daily Connoisseur. Bye!